Welcome back to the Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Today's diary is about parents. Yeah, dad and mom. It's very interesting. I read it already, a couple of days of diary. It's very interesting. Okay, look at Friday. Let's just start with the Friday. Well, now I've gone and done it. Last night, after everyone was in bed, I snuck downstairs to listen to Roderick's CD on the stereo in the family room. I put Roderick's new headphones on and cranked up the volume really high. Then it hit, and I hit play. Oh, look at the picture. Do you see the end of the what do you call line of the headphone is off the stereo? Oh my goodness. First, let me just say I can definitely understand why they put that parental warning sticker on the CD. Probably the words in the song has something in it. But I only got to hear about 30 seconds of the first song before I got interrupted. It turns out I didn't have the headphones plugged into the stereo. So the music was actually coming through the speakers, not the headphones. Oh my goodness. Dad marched me up to my room like an arrested boy, shut the door behind him, and then he said, "Let's you and me have a talk, friend." Oh, look at Greg shivering. Poor little kid. Of course, the dad is very upset. Whenever dad says friend that way, you know you are in trouble. The first time dad ever said friend like that to me, I didn't get that he was being sarcastic. So I kind of let my guard down. Oh, friend is a good thing. So that's why he's smiling, even though dad looks angry. So he doesn't read his dad's face, but he just listens to dad's words. That's wrong, right? You have to listen to people, their tone of voice, and their facial expressions rather than just the words itself that come out of their mouth. Because they're totally, sometimes, usually, I would say usually, no, sometimes, opposite. I don't make that mistake anymore. Tonight, Dad yelled at me for about 10 minutes, and then I guess he decided he'd rather be in bed than standing in my room in his underwear. He told me I was grounded from playing video games for 2 weeks, which is about what I expected. I guess I should be glad that's all he did. The good thing about that is that when he gets mad, he cools off real quick, and then it's over. Oh, that's just like me. Usually, if you mess up in front of dad, he just throws whatever he's got in his hands at you. So the first picture says, "Good time to screw up." So all he can throw is the newspaper in his hands. But the second picture, "Bad time to screw up," he's holding a shovel, or rather, I would rather say it's a spade for gardening or building up the blocks, whatever. Yeah, he could throw that to you, so it's a bad timing. Mom has a totally different style when it comes to punishment. If you mess up and mom catches you, the first thing she does is to take a few days to figure out what your punishment should be. Oh, taking time kind of person. And while you're waiting, you do all these nice things to try get off easier. I just dusted the dining room for the heck of it. How thoughtful of you. Mom is just saying that, watching TV, so she's not that serious. But then, after a few days, right when you forget you're in trouble, that's when she lays it on you. Are you having fun? Yay! No video games for a week. That's different type for me because I forget easily. I don't even remember what punishment was after a couple of days already. Next, let's go on, move on to Monday. This video game ban is a whole lot tougher than I thought it would be. But at least I'm not the only one in the family who's in trouble. Roderick's in some hot water with mom right now. So in hot water means in trouble with his mom? Probably. Right now too. Many got a hold of one of Broderick's heavy metal magazines, and one of the pages had a picture of a woman in a bikini lying across the hood of a car. And then many brought it into daycare for show and tell. Look at the picture. Little Roderick is holding the magazine, which has a bikini woman lying on the hood of the car. So the teacher is embarrassed, maybe surprised. Anyway, I don't think mom was too happy about getting that phone call. I saw the magazine myself, and it honestly wasn't anything to get worked up over, but mom doesn't allow that kind of stuff in the house. Obviously not. Especially when you have a little brothers. Roderick's punishment was that he has to answer a bunch of questions mom brought out for him. Did owning this magazine make you a better person? No. Did it make you more popular at school? No. How do you feel about having owned this type of magazine now? I feel ashamed. Really? Do you have anything you want to say to women for having owned this offensive magazine? I'm sorry, women. That made my day. Oh my goodness. She's so interesting woman. And I think I would try that kind of method of punishment. Try myself, to my son. I really like to write like what do you call that in English? I don't know. I usually have my son write a 각서, like a pledge or something. No, 각서, like a promise, some promising kind of document, whatever. Yeah, I have him like, I did something wrong with blah blah blah, and I will not do it again, ever again. And if I do it ever again, I'm willing to get the punishment such as blah 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 blah, and write the date and his sign under it. Yeah, it doesn't have a like official authority, whatever, but it does work because I display it in his room on the wall or over the desk he studies. So it reminds him what kind of trouble he will be in if he ever does it again. So yeah, this question sheets, I don't think it really will work, but it's interesting. And as long as it remains in his brain, in his mind, he would think of it one more time at least before he gets that kind of magazine again, or when he hides it in his house. I would rather not, but anyway, yeah, I would try it maybe. Oh, but you know what? Next year my son becomes 18 years old. I don't have much time to do it with him anymore. How sad. Yeah, it was interesting, today's diary. So, see you again. Bye.